walks?
Some of the misses, they were small misses, just a little bit off or up or down. Obviously he didn't have his good command that he's had for his first couple starts of the year, and I thought he battled. He made some pitches when needed, but I think ultimately, the walks and the pitch count getting up on him a little bit. So he'll get back to work and get out there and get in the zone next time a little bit more.
When you're facing someone like Verlander, who obviously has thrown no-hitters before, do you have a message for your hitters in that situation, or do you say anything, or is it just kind of like, go try your best?
No, obviously he had the no-hitter. He was cruising. He was locating his pitches. He had it working, and you got to tip the cap. Now, with that being said, I thought some of our at-bats, we didn't obviously have enough of them stacked up, but we did have some good at-bats. We lined out a couple times, and they made some good plays. They were they were in the right spots, but especially I think it's a good productive night, especially for some of the young guys like Royce and for Miranda to be able to see that. There's not a lot of guys that can locate, mix all the pitches. Verlander's fastball. It's got a ton of carry. That's why you see a lot of either pop-ups or pitches fouled straight back, and then what he's able to do with the slider and the curveball, and then he can throw it where he wants. So, not our night tonight by any means, but I thought we battled and stayed in there, had good at-bats. Thought Selly had good at-bats throughout the night as well.
It's obviously not the same fireball pitcher that he used to be, Verlander, but I was show you that he's 39 and doesn't have the triple-digit fastball velocity anymore, but still gets these results.
Maybe it's not the triple-digit, but you noticed at least early on he'd get to 2 strikes, and I think there were some 95s and maybe a 6 or so in there, and so he's still coming off injury, and it wouldn't surprise me if he grabs a couple more miles an hour as he gets stronger as the year goes.
How's Danny doing?
Yeah, so Danny came out with tightness in the left hip. He's getting evaluated right now, and we'll have a little bit more information probably tomorrow. So he's getting checked out by the training team now.
And what did you see in Cotton on that comebacker?
Yeah, so I thought Cotton, kind of saved our bacon tonight. We with Joe, his pitch count got up, didn't get as deep in the games as we maybe anticipated going in. Then Danny comes out with the injury, and so at that point, I thought what Cotton was able to do and give us the length, and I think he kind of took the ball off the leg, and then kind of when he went to throw, he kind of landed funny on it, so he was a little bit wobbly. He was good enough to stay in there, and I think he had another hitter or two before we had to get Theo Barr for the last out there on the ninth. But I think he came out well, and not a lot of highlights when you lose 5-0. But I thought what Cotton did for the team, certainly the staff, I thought that was huge.
Was Buxton a kind of you guys tested him out a little bit, didn't you?
Yeah.
What would you suggest?
Yeah, it was more precautionary, and we made the call not to do it. Today, look, if it was later on in the summer, deeper into the season, it'd probably been a go. It was on us. We made the call, and he had a good work day. With that being said, we'll see where he's at tomorrow and go from there.
How did everything go with Arise putting him through?
Yeah. So with those guys being isolated, they had a pretty heavy workload today. A lot of swings, some ground balls, a little bit in the weight room, and running around. So this is when I get done here, we're going to actually kind of circle up all those teams, the medical, the strength, and the hitting coaches, and get with Tony on what we saw defensively, and we'll kind of see where we're at. But we want to be smart with them being isolated, kind of in the hotel for a pretty long period of time, and we'll go from there.
Good.